You are welcome to day 2 challenge of this intensive course of catfish farming for beginner. As I said, this video is going to be educative, informative, impactful, valued, and also funny. You are welcome again to day 2 challenge of this intensive uh, content course of catfish farming in Nigeria. In our day 1, the summary of our day 1 try to focus on the type of fish you should go for as a catfish farming beginner. We've talked about it. I don't want to talk about it here anymore. Talking about the 3 major fish: African catfish, golden catfish, and hybrid catfish. Now that you have known, you've considered everything, you've deliberated on everything, and you've decided that okay, this is the precise fish I want to go for, this is the precise catfish I want to go for. Now, in this day 2 challenge, we'll be talking about the type of catfish um, farming you want to go for in terms of scaling. And when we are talking about scaling, we are talking about quantity. Scaling can be in different aspects. Can be in production, yes, can be in production, can be in revenue, can be in maximum efficiency. But this scaling now, we are talking about the quantity of fish you want to go for, because that one will also help you in financial management, in some other management, because the higher fish you go for in rearing or starting as a beginner, the more money, the more risk, the more labor, hard work, persistence and consistency you will have to put. Now in this video, I'll be dividing the 3 scale of catfish farmer we have in Nigeria. The 3 scale, the 3 types of people, the 3 types of catfish farmers, they are in 3 segments. And I'm not going to waste your time in this video. I'm just going to go direct. If today is your first time on this channel, you are welcome. I know you must have watched my introductory video. I am Bamidele Ayomikun, a catfish student, a catfish farmer, catfish attendant, still learning, but I believe that we can help ourselves. That is why I dedicated myself for this challenge, to help the beginners that want to go for catfish farming. And if you've been here since watching our video, you are welcome to this channel. Without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. Number 1 section, this sector that I am going to talk about is the small scale catfish farmer. Small scale catfish farmer are those that are farming in smaller scale of catfish production. How can you determine a small scale catfish farmer? If you want to know a small scale catfish farmer, depends on their production, maybe per harvesting or per year. Yes, per harvesting or per year. When you see a catfish farmer harvesting from 200 to 2000, that is a small scale catfish farmer. Yes, that is a small scale catfish farm, because even from this stocking of maybe maximum of 2000, you are expecting at least maybe 15 to 20% mortality, which is normal. Don't be scared. I'm still going to talk about that, but as we move on everyday challenge, you have more understanding, and I promise you to give you more information on every part of catfish farming system in Nigeria. And number 2, we have medium scale catfish farmer. Small scale catfish farmer are those that are farming catfish, that stock catfish from 3,000 to 7,000. You see the differences in number of production from 200 to 2,000. Now it's 3,000 to 7,000. That is small scale catfish farmer. Maybe per harvesting or per year. That is a small scale, a medium scale catfish farmer. And remember, I told you that the higher you go, the more management, the more expenses, the more power, energy, time is going to take for you to have a proper and a perfect production. And number three is large scale quantity, from 10,000 upward to any amount of fish that they want to stock. You can see a farmer producing up to 35,000 fish in a year, 40,000, 100,000. That is a large scale catfish farmer. And please, this video is for a beginner. For those that want to start, please, you can even start with 200. You can start with 100. Starting small will give you understanding, will give you knowledge, will give you insight. It's going to open your heart to know and see that, okay, this business is usually meant for me. Can I go more? Can I do more? The smaller you start, the understanding, the more light you are going to have. Remember, I said this video is for beginner. Please do well to start small as a beginner. That is the scale of production of different catfish farmer we have in Nigeria. Number one, again, we have small scale catfish farmer, medium scale catfish farmer, and large scale catfish farmer. Please, if you find this video insightful, educative, valued, packed, and informative, please do well to give this video thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. See you in day 3 challenge of this intensive information training of catfish farmer for a beginner. Bye.